Hey guys, um, I promised you all a health update, and I am going to give it to you. Don't mind the wet hair. Just got out of the shower. I don't like to blow dry my hair. I just let it dry. However, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick health update, like I mentioned in another video, and let you know that there are a ton of videos that will be coming soon. Of various sorts, and I'm still planning all of them out and getting them set. So just be on the lookout for those. They will be coming. So yeah, let's just get into it. So a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, I went to the doctor because I found blood in my urine, which was alarming. Because it wasn't supposed to be there, obviously. And so I made an appointment and told them what was going on, and they got me in just a few days later. It was the quickest opening they had. I was also experiencing a lot of back pain, to put it in context. And I had been doing a lot of reading, and I noticed I had a lot of the symptoms of a kidney infection. And I've had kidney stones in the past, so in my head, I ruled those out because, like, I know what those feel like, and it was not the same thing. So I ruled those out. And I was like, okay, well, it might be a kidney infection, or it might just be nothing. I might just be overreacting, and that's how it is. And in my mind, that's what I thought. So I went to the doctor, not really knowing what to expect, but I go in, and, I knew they would do, a sample and whatnot, and then take it from there. Well, she was talking to me a little bit like it was, like I did have kidney stones, and that that's all it was, but she was like kind of humoring me, and she's like, well, let's just take a sample, let's just see what goes on. I'm like, cool. So they do a sample, and well, I do a sample and they test it. And sorry, I'm moving around a lot, I'm like not comfortable right now. And so yeah, that happens. And then a little while later, the doctor comes back in, and she's like, yeah, so we found blood, but also white blood cells. So we want to, we're thinking infection, but we're just gonna run you down to the lab. This lighting is awful. We're just gonna run you down to the lab to, see if you have any kidney stones, just to make sure, you might have a big one that's stuck in there, and it's causing some issues. So I went and I had an x-ray, and they didn't find anything. And so we treated for infection, and they followed up. I went in on a Friday, and they called me on Monday, and they told me that if my pain got any worse over the weekend, or there was a lot more blood, and whatever, or I was running a really high fever, go to the ER. Don't wait till Monday, but they were going to check up on me on Monday and see what needed to be done. So I make it through the weekend, and they call me. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm still pretty tired, because I couldn't do anything. I was tired all the time. I was getting just wore out. Pain was still there, and blood on and off. I was like, so what does that mean? And they're like, well, we're gonna schedule a CT scan, and we want you to go in and just double check to make sure that there aren't kidney stones that the x-ray didn't catch, because the antibiotics should be making you feel better. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And they're like, but finish your antibiotic. So I went, and it was like 2 days after they called me, I had my scan. And so I went and I did that, and they were talking to me, and they're like, oh, have you ever had kidney stones before? I'm like, yes, a lot. And then they're like, have you ever had to have them surgically removed? Well, no, I didn't. I haven't had to do that. So, and that was that. And so they're like, oh, okay, it's gonna be really quick. And I went and I did the CT scan, and it was really quick. It only lasted about 5 minutes. And then, whatever. Finished my antibiotic, and I'm like, okay, doctor will call me. Doctor will call me. And, yeah. And actually, I finished my antibiotic before I had the CT scan, It was 7 days, I think. I don't know. The dates are all jumbled in my head. There's a lot going on. It doesn't matter, actually. It really doesn't matter. So I went and I had the CT scan done and waited for the results for a while. And then I got a call from my doctor's office saying that there were no kidney stones. And they're thinking that there must have been some sort of infection in there for the white blood cells to be present, and the antibiotic would have killed it. And I was feeling a little bit better, but not 100%. And they're like, oh, well, you have an ovarian cyst. What did they say? 3.5 centimeters? A 0.35? I don't know. It's over an inch. It's about the size of a ping pong ball. In my left ovary. It's just a cyst sitting there chilling. And they're like, yeah, you should be able to pass it naturally. But if it's still giving you issues, then we'll come in and we'll just check on it again and just make sure it doesn't need to be surgically removed. Cool. And now here I am, waiting. A couple days ago, there was like a lot of pain, a lot of pressure, a decent amount of blood, and I felt a little bit better ever since. So I'm thinking the cyst dissolved. I don't have to worry about it again. But that's the health update. Part of the reason why videos haven't been coming so as normal as they should be is just because I'm exhausted. But that's it. And I'm feeling better. I would say I'm feeling like I'm operating at about 90% right now. So it's pretty good. So yeah, those are the health updates. I'll let you know if anything else develops. But thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!